Hello guys, welcome to Padalika Computer Science and Mr. Tayyamugari is here. Today we learn about how to create live search view. When we enter any world, you can see here I enter RM, you can see here Romans and status Pavlos and also image. It is very easy. Last video last video I made on the recycler view. You can see as it is very simple recycler view. Just load informations from the Firebase recycler view. So in this video we learn how to create a live query and search functionality in list view recycler view. So let's start. I already create last project in with the Kotlin sports Kotlin recycler view. So in this video I create a new project, so I go to new and select, and now it's time I write here live search Firebase. I put the name live search and Firebase. You can put as you wish your own name, okay. And also now it's time to include Kotlin support. So next I minimize, and uh, after this what happens? No, you can see I select here lollipop version to API 21, and you can include use latest API as you wish. So I just include lollipop version. So I click on next, and after this I choose empty activity. You can choose any activity as you wish, and you see here's lot of activities here. So after this we select, and after this uh, activity name, so I write a main activity. So I after this I finish it. Guys, it is very easy to understand, and you can see. I hope you enjoy this tutorials, and also if you are new in this channels, please subscribe this channels for more amazing things. And our photo app series is upload in a few days. I think of made firstly basic things before adding Firebase functionality like this. Same functionality you can see here's a live user search, user list view here, and also a search bar. And after this when user click on any activity users and go here to user activity. So it I explain in as separate, so don't worry. Our grader is building, so I go to here now. Follow the code. And after this I go to consoles. You can see simply over search on Google Firebase Google consoles. Okay guys, after this I select my I select my no, our grader is building, so wait. Our project is built, so I change constraint layout to relative layout. You can use it, but I use relative layout. So after this we come back here. You can see our main activity, and after we need to recycler view. Before recycler view we need to edit text. So I use plain text. I put hairs on the centers and given some width. It is a demo video, so don't worry. Yeah, I not work on design. I just explain to how to use made a live query and live search system. So I just I not work on the list design view. So it's okay. Now it's time I put here a recycler view. You can search here and put here recycler view. After this a library imported, you can see here our grader is building. So wait a little bit. Grader building. Our grader is built, so it's time to adjust on hairs and just change it to hairs. Now it's time to assigning ID, so I assigning ID to view list view. I assign ID and it's time to change edit text to search text, assigning simple ID and remove hairs name and also enter name. Okay guys, our main activity is ready, so come back to our main activity kt file. So here's time to late into var, and now it's time to search text for user putting a text, uh, edit text. So after this late into var, we need to m list recycler view, sorry for, and after this we need to recycler view. I cracked these spellings, so don't worry. What happening? I just read. So I change it to recycler view. Now it's time to assigning ID. So I assigning ID search text view equal to find by ID or dot ID dot search text, and also recycler view equal to find by ID or dot ID dot list view. आगे पीछे चौपी रहे. So our ID is signing. So now it's time to create a list view. So I go to resources, select layout and layout resources. Now it's time I assign layout list, assign a name layout list, and also change it to relative layout and hit OK. Now here we need to one image view and also need to go to image hairs and image view. So I select it and put hairs, and after this I choose any icons just for demo video guys, I say you. And before it we change it to widget void content, so I change it later. After this we need to text view, so I put here one text view and change it to user name and ID assign to user. I assigning ID username and also text username. It's time to change text size, so I change text to 18 dp. And after this we need to for a text view for status. uh, I change it to status and size it to 16 and also put it to center. Yeah, center. No, it's okay. No, user assigning ID to user status, and after this we assigning ID to user image view. uh, User image view, and after this we need to change it height to white content. No, our design list view is ready. Now it's time to add recycler view, and we need to uh, before adding a model view class we need to connect with the Firebase. So go to tool, choose a Firebase, and now here time to use Firebase RecyclerView. Now it's time to connect to Firebase. Connect with the Firebase, and I hit on connect to Firebase. You can see start connect dialog. Let take a little bit of time and depend on your internet speed. Don't worry. Now here you can see here's our Firebase login system. So here's we choose. I have already existed a project, so I connect. If you have no project, you can just change her name. Yeah, leave it in the same and hit connect. So I have existed program project. I select Kotlin list view, so I connect with this. It is very simple step. You do a lot of times. Don't worry if you have any confusion about it. You connect with me. Yeah, comment on comment box. I shall reply you. Registry applied. Builder is building, so wait little bit. Our project is connected. Now it's time to add the real-time database to your projects and accept the changes. And I close this project to existent project. Here it will take a little bit time on depend on your internet speed. Our grader is built. Now it's time to now it's time to add a model class. So before modeling class, I come back, go to our Firebase console and changing the rule. Changing the rules, you can see here changing the rules is here, and I read here I change here if auth is to I change it to equal auth equal to null. If user is a null, so user just read it, anybody read it. If you have your private project, yeah, you working on any project, please include login and resistance system, so then work with this. So it is a examples project, so I change it to auth equal to null. So go back to here, so you can see here, you can see as I create two users and I delete no I add one more user. So here's I assigning ID 03 and after this we need to uh, add image view. After this we copy this link and also put here. No, it is not correct way. I leave this and I put it later. No, it's time to not. Before adding this we need to add a image, so I go to sources. I upload multiple images, so you can see here. I click on the Firebase sources. You just upload file, click on the upload file and choose any image from your. And after this we need to, I copy this link, so I go to file locations. I scroll down. Why? Oh, down you can see here little bit down. You can see here the URL. I click on and copy it and go back to here, and it's time to add a new user, so I add user 3 and also user image and put here URL. And after this we need to add one more name. His name is Firebase, so I add Firebase. After this we need to status realtime database. No, in this way you can add multiple users, and if you multiple users, so you can see here's our 3 users. Now it's time to create a model class, so I come back here, created Kotlin. Now it's call class and user and hit OK. After this we need to var name colon equal to string and equal to null. Okay, and also put here question mark because our user value is null. No, it's time, so status. And after this string question mark equal to null. After this we need to image and string of question mark and equal to null. Now it's time to need to add now it's time to add a getter setter control alt, and you can see a generate secondary, and this time I select all and hit OK. And now it's time to need to empty active constructor, so I write here empty constructors. You can see it. Our model class is ready, so I comment here model class. Our model class is ready. Now back to main activity, and here we need to Firebase reference, so I Firebase and m database, so I put here database and colon to database reference. After this we need to analyzing as database equal to Firebase database dot get intent dot reference. Now put here users. You can see here's our node name is users, so I put here's user, and here's our database reference is ready. Now it's time to create a function, so which are calling the data. So I create here the functions name load Firebase data. I create a function load user the Firebase data and create a function, so create a function. Now it's time to, before it we need to need to a recycler view holder class. So I put here a recycler view class. You can see here our class name, users, view holder, and var dot m view and view. And after this we need to extend view holders class dot m. I explain you later how to create it. So first we write class. After this we need to users view holders class name. And after this we need to extend RecyclerView dot view holders. And after this we put it correctly. You can see here's error, so control alt and made it constructors. And also need to made, no, it's changed to just simply put here practice and var dot m view. And after this we need to put here view. And also passing the parameters here's m view. In this way you can see create here's a model class user recycler user view holder class. So I change it to, now it's time to add a Firebase. So I use val Firebase recycler. Come back here, we need to Firebase recycler. So after this we write here object and go extend with the Firebase RecyclerView. We forgot something adding a library, so we add Firebase UID. Sorry that guys, I forgot to add Firebase UID. Search it and here you can see our Firebase RecyclerView. For using Firebase RecyclerView we need to add Firebase ID. So I copy this lines Firebase and also go to here and check out, change it to, go back here, we put here the library and change it to 3.0.2 2.3.0. you can check here 2.3.0 and our services is 11.0.4. now it's time to sync it. You check our database reference and change it according to it. You can see here is a list of the latest libraries and versions. You can see here. After this go back to here, you can see our project is a Gradle building, so wait little bit times. Now our project is built. So here we need to add Firebase RecyclerView adapters. After this we need to object, and after this we need to extend it to Firebase view adapters and put here first we add users view holders and a model class, and after this we put here users view holders and after this we need to layout dot our layout name is layout list. After this we put here users user view holders class double colons Java class, and after this we put here m database reference. And now you can see here we implement the methods controller and implement methods. You can see as our implement methods, our it is our funnel for recycler view. So here we need to uh, add values. So I put here users dot m view dot find by id, oh sorry, that find by or dot find by id. What happening? uh, Go back here and put here question mark. After this we need to find by id. So we not use find by id, we need use a view holders dot m view dot mu dot our users for our view holders name is our go to our list and see here we put here users name. So we go back here and user dot set value, and after this we need to model class dot name, and here you can see here so we need to add a name. I put here question mark. Oh, so we allowed to question mark. After this we need to question mark. No, we not adding here's question mark, we just added question mark on the top here. So guys, we have view holders, and after this we need to view holders dot m view dot uh, user status. After this set text and dot m model class dot set status, and put here question mark. Now here we set username as status, and after this we need to add for set Firebase RecyclerView dot adapters, where adapters equal to Firebase adapters, and go back to here and copy this name and put here Firebase adapters, and after this we go back where top, and here we need to fix it, change it to recycler view. You can see here recycler view dot set has fixed size to true, and set layout manager linear layout managers to this. So simply we call here our functions, and it's time to load our user status, and I install this app. I install the app, grader is running, and put you can see as I remove it to I cancel it. Wait a little bit. Our APK, no, our app is ready to launch. You can see here our 3 users details, and our app is ready to launch. Our we successfully load our users, and it's time to load Emma. So come back to here's need to Picasso. So I search it Picasso GitHub, Picasso GitHub. Simply go to Firebase GitHub, and after this we need to go here, so copy this line and go to our dependency files and put here and it's time to sync it. Got it. Our no, it's time to load Emma, so I put here Emma Picasso dot with, and here's pause application constants. After this we load image URL, so m dot model dot image. Now after this we need to put here question mark, and after dot into view holders dot m dot user image view. So it load our image, so I apply the changing. First we learn simple recycler view, how to create a simple recycler view. Our simple recycler view is complete, just image is loading is left, so our grader is building. After this we add researcher live query functionality. So wait, APK is installs. I put here. You can see our activity launching. Take a little bit time, so don't worry. Depend on your internet speed. Oh, sorry that. You can see image is loading, but size is too long. What we fix the size? Go to list view, and here's we fix it size to 19 dp and also 19 dp. And after this we need to applying these changings. We forgot to fix the size, so don't worry, I fix the size. And here you can see as our image is loaded, and also loaded our name, status, and also name. So it is a very simple step to create a recycler view. And go back to our recycler view, and I put here and I choose this link, and go back hours and put one more user. So it's time to use the JetBrains name users. So name image view image and put here link, and after this we need to put a name, so I put name here's IntelliJ, and after this we put to status status software's company. So here's spelling mistake, software company, and now it's time to add. We can see here's our for record. So come back our main activity. Now it's time to made it something change some bit changing. So first we need to get edit text view. uh, Edit text view we need to pause of before it. We need to made it recycler view to our member variable. So I cut here, no, I replace it and cut it whole line, cut hairs and go back to hairs, and it's time to put hairs and extend with the recyclers uh, Firebase recyclers view. And after this we need to put hairs user user model class, and after user view holders, and after this we need to curly brackets, and after this do not need to put a question mark. After this we put is null. You can see as our creative member variables. You can also change it to latent values, so you can see as put error, so I replace it. You can see error is gone. After this we need to put here Firebase adapters. So you can see Firebase adapters is here. And now it's time to put add a more functions on change text. We need to on text change. No, we need to add on required a function m search text dot uh, add text change listener. So it's time to put here's objects, and after this we extend with text changers. Text changes, and after this we need to put it curly brackets. No, we need to we add here curly brackets, and you can see here's object error. So I alt and enter, so implement the methods and select all three methods, and you can see here's our methods on before changing, on changing, and after changing. So on changing, so before changing we work on changing function. So I put this function to put here's, and here's we need to get text. So I put a dot we need to get text, so I get text no, we put here we need to change it to m such text dot get text dot get content. So you can see here, and after this we pass this text to as a parameters, and after this we receive here search just simply copy this and paste here, and after this we put strings. Now here we need to check if our need to if statements, if else statements. So after this put else and go back to go here, and after this put here curly brackets. You can see here our else statements and if statements. So I remove this, and now it's time to check our text search dot is empty. Then here's we change something where Firebase RecyclerView dot clean up, and set Firebase m list RecyclerView adapters, and after this we need to Firebase adapters. What doing to here, if our text is empty, RecyclerView just simple RecyclerView clean up and set against RecyclerView adapters. Now it's time to add our query. So I put here query dot m database reference, and here you can see here's dot order by. I put it again. Well, the Firebase I just put his name Firebase search. I copy this name and also put here Firebase. After this we need to Firebase database reference dot orders, order by name. We need to put here name, and after start at search which dot users put text, and dot end at search plus put the Unicode. We put Unicode, so Unicode is F8 and 8FF. So you can see here's our Firebase recycler view query is ready. So it's time to change it to its name to put here, and you can see database reference. Now it's time to this database reference query. This according to this query base. What is it is a simple Unicode. You search on the Firebase, Google it. I provide a link on the descriptions, so you can check out it. Now it's time to run this project, and everything is okay. You can see fix it everything, where we add on text changes listeners. When our text is changed, so just simply call these functions, and if our text is empty, is not showing anything. So it's time to run this app, and I hope you got any errors. Any you can see here's our fourth integer id is loaded here. Here's first time you can see here's something, our recycler view is empty, our no result is here. So no, this time I put here's our app is crash. What happening? I just remove here's to do files, and also put here's dot stream. Now it's time to run. I run the app, and after we see here's our result. I enter here's, and I enter I. You can see here's IntelliJ, and loading image take a time, so I put here's F. You can see here's Firebase. Firebase. So you can. I hope you got it. It is very easy to create it. Create a recycler view adapters, and we add a searching functionality. If you have any questions, any confusions, you can put on the comment box. I provide you your solutions. Don't worry, it is very easy to. You just put here this lines, and also put here this line, and before doing this you made it a recycler view adapter to as a member variables. I hope you got it everything, and if see you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.